The show. Clearly, these storms, when I drove for my dinner break tonight, the clouds outside, dark, spooky, lightning everywhere. It's pretty gnarly.
It got pretty wild, yeah. And we had some flooding in some areas across the basin, but we're finally starting to see some clearing. We can show you that right now. For the most part, really just seeing those heavy, strong storms down in Reagan County. You can see all the lightning strikes there down along Big Lake. But for the most part, a lot of this has really started to die off, and we'll start to see some more clearing in the next couple of hours. But let's just take things back just a little bit, just to show you what we dealt with earlier today. A lot of thunderstorm development across Ector County and crossing into Midland County and Andrews County, and a lot of lightning strikes in a lot of areas that had some hail development. You can see the hail vortexes right here, but those only continue to grow, and Andrews County really just got pummeled earlier today, and it's been a wild last couple hours. Fortunately, a lot of this has died down, but it was also the same case down to the south in the Trans-Pecos, as well as many areas in the mountains. A lot of rain activity, a lot of hail, and a lot of lightning strikes all across the area. That's been really the talk of the day. It's just been the lightning that we've seen all throughout the entire Permian Basin. You can see right here around 6:30 just how much lightning, a lot of potential for tank battery fires from this, a lot of potential for down power lines, and a lot of potential power outages all across the Permian Basin. But we're starting to see some clearing, and we'll see that throughout Monday, though the Trans-Pecos and a lot of the areas in the mountains do have a chance of seeing some rain showers and some small thunderstorms creeping back in tomorrow around 6 p.m. So in the afternoon hours around 4 to 6, that's when you want to be on the lookout for some more possible rain out there. But we'll start to see some warmer temperatures to go along with it. We have a front that's going to move through, and we're going to get some warmer temperatures thanks to this, and we'll see more closer to potential record heat once again. Above average has just been the case the last couple of days. 87 degrees today, well above our average of 79, but still pretty short from our records of 96, and also well above average for the low 63 compared to 49 degrees. But right now, it looks like compared to this time last night, Nelly took the hot temperatures with him because we were seeing 70s around this time last night. It's not getting hot in here, but it's pretty mild still. 68 degrees, definitely warm for this time of night. 71 in Big Spring, 71 in Wink, and 70 down in Pecos, and also seeing those 70s down in Presidio and in the Big Bend, but a little bit cooler down in Alpine. 58 degrees there, and winds are still giving us some problems out there. 20-mile-an-hour wind speeds in Odessa, Midland, 23 in Big Spring, 20 in Wink, 14 in Pecos, seeing those 25s down in the Big Bend where those storms just passed through, and even seeing 32-mile-an-hour peak gusts out in Big Spring, while seeing 29 up in Carlsbad and 24 down in Presidio. So winds have just been crazy the last couple hours, including peaking at 40 miles an hour in Wink, 48 right here in Odessa, Midland, and even getting up into the 50s over in Howard County. So winds have just been insane. 30s down in Alpine, 38 in Fort Stockton. Obviously, the thunderstorms playing a factor in that. Heavy winds come with these extremely severe thunderstorms that we've seen, but moisture not lasting very long. You can see where the thunderstorms are having a little more of an impact, a little wetter out in those areas, but farther you head west, it looks like things are already starting to dry out. 18% for humidity levels in the Guadalupe Mountains, only 6 over in El Paso. A little bit more moisture in the Central Basin, but really not much when you consider the fact that we've had just a ton of rain in the last couple of hours. But on our 7-day forecast, a small chance of thunderstorms on Monday, most of it down to the south in the Trans-Pecos and the mountains, a 20% chance, I would say, and then we'll see similar temperatures until we get a little bit more of a warm front moving through, and that's going to give us some 90s, some near-record heat on Tuesday and Wednesday. Likely not to get there, but it'll flirt with those lines. We've done a lot of flirting the last couple of weeks, not really getting there, and then we'll cool down a little bit, 80s on Thursday and Friday. Then we get a cold front, and we're dropping down to the 70s. Saturday and Sunday, a little bit of clouds here and there, but it's going to be a nice weekend. Some more average-like conditions out there. But Tuesday and Wednesday, we go from talking about thunderstorms to talking about getting ready to put some more sunscreen on. Yeah. It's going to be hot out there.
That's exactly right. Hot Tuesday, Wednesday, but this coming weekend in the mid-70s looks beautiful.
That's what we want. That's what we've been asking for.
Exactly. Hopefully it holds out. Thanks, Ryan. Now, more than 2 dozen